Peace, 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 family. How everybody doing this Friday afternoon? We'll share the video out, and then we're gonna get right into it. So how y'all doing today? See if we can get some people to get in here. Get a couple viewers. Wait for everybody to get here. I know it's Friday, a long week, especially in the crypto world. You know, shit been crazy. It's been an up and down week wherein the price has been fluctuating. It's been going up, then it's been going down. We had some bad news, then we got some good news. So, we're gonna talk about some coins. It's Friday, and we're just gonna, what I'm saying, just have a little bit of fun. I don't know what's going on. My stream be good, then it get bad all of a sudden, man. Let me refresh my screen. I don't know what's going on with the stream, family. It be looking good, then all of a sudden, the input, it changes on me. So bear with me, whoever watching, man. Whoever watching, leave a comment, say hi. You get what I'm saying? Let me know who you are. I don't know what's up with my stream, why it gets so bad. Viewers were, whoever watching, you may have to be dealing with some buffering, but I guess when it's all over with and it go live, and let me see if I can change something. Because I don't be understanding why the stream be doing this. But nonetheless, man, we're gonna go ahead and get busy, man. I'm gonna get up here and do what I came to do. Peace to the family, man. Glad y'all here today. You know, glad y'all watching. If you're watching live or if you watch the playback, remember subscribe to the page. Hit the like button, hit a comment. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think. So we're gonna share. We're gonna switch the screen up, and we're gonna go straight into Coin Market Cap, and we're gonna see, how things been looking today. How things been looking, and yeah, so we good. And let me close this. And as y'all can see, the market cap is $735 billion. A couple of days ago, around Wednesday, it had dropped to under 600 billion because the word had came that South Korea was going to ban their markets over there, but they came back and they changed it. But just so happened when they came out with that announcement and said that they was going to ban the exchanges, the value of the cryptocurrencies really dropped. A lot of people were selling because of FUD and they didn't understand what was going on, so they were selling off and it made the price of most of Bitcoin and all the altcoins really drop. But since then, yesterday, the president, Wing, and some other people came out and said that they are not talking about banning the exchanges in Korea, and therefore the market is starting to respond back to that good news. So as you can see, Bitcoin. Let me zoom in a little bit. Bitcoin is Bitcoin is right now selling for $14,292. You know, that's a good price for Bitcoin. Bitcoin had got down to under down to under $1,200. They had really dipped. So a lot of people was thinking about the worst, but I think that was just a hiccup. As you can see, Ethereum is close to $1,300, $1,292. The markets is starting to be congested with all the Ethereum transactions. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later, how Ethereum Classic is something that if I were you, that I would be thinking about starting to buy in, because Ethereum Classic is an offshoot of Ethereum, just like Bitcoin Cash was a fork of Bitcoin. Well, Ethereum Classic is a fork of Ethereum because of some of the minor things with Ethereum that wasn't as good. So, with that being said, a lot of the exchanges are having problems with all the transactions in Ethereum right now, and it's slowing down their transaction time and the speed and people receiving their funds in their Ethereum. So when that happens, people look for alternative that they can send their Ethereum into and do the same thing. And Ethereum Classic is set up exactly for that. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. Ripple is number 3. Ripple at 209. You know, Ripple's starting to go up. It's been some good news that came out about Ripple. I think MoneyGram has signed a contract. So MoneyGram, matter of fact, I'm gonna go and read it since it's right here on the top of my mind. I'm gonna go into the link right fast and let y'all see it. I really hope. Wow, it's still red. The stream ain't all that good, but we're gonna make it work. But you see, Ripple prices surge 18% as MoneyGram finds use case for XRP. So MoneyGram has announced that they have partnered with Ripple, and they are going to start using Ripple to do their transactions. I think it's Ripple X. Let me see. Analysts have attributed the recent increase in value of Ripple to the newly established strategic partnership between Ripple Labs and MoneyGram, one of the largest remittance companies in the global industry behind Western Union, the $9 billion remittance giant. So this is major that Ripple and MoneyGram has now signed an agreement where MoneyGram is going to be using Ripple to settle and make their transactions in 3 to 5 seconds quicker. It's not going to take no time for them to do this. And this is huge, family. So if you invested in Ripple, if you already own some Ripple, hold on to your Ripple. Because announcements like this will only make the price of Ripple go up. So this is something that if you're a Ripple fan and you have Ripple in your portfolio, this is something that you want to see. This is something that should make you smile and make you be real happy to see that MoneyGram is going to actually start using Ripple. So, for anybody that's got Ripple, this is wonderful, and damn, man, I don't understand that. And it's just, matter of fact, let's go to Ripple right fast. so I can show y'all some of the banks that have already in contract with Ripple. Okay, we gotta wait till I get finished doing this, baby. It's some. See if I can let y'all see this right fast. All right, these are some of the banks or credit card agencies that have already in contract with Ripple, where they're going through the process of implementing Ripple and they're going to start using it. So you got RBC, American Express. I'm only going to name the banks or the stuff that I know if I don't know it about it. And in your country, in your town or your state, you might know the name of some of these banks. And you can see, well, you can see the broad list of banks that have already they members. They already done signed up to say they're going to use Ripple. BBVA, MoneyGram. I mean, this is huge, family. You see BBVA with on NBA, I think, on some of their commercials. If I remember correctly, maybe not, but American Express, like these are some big names. Some big names. And they already they members, they already have got contracts with Ripple. And it's just about a time before, they have to implement this stuff. So it ain't something they're gonna announce it and then you automatically gonna see. It's gonna take time for them to implement it and get it. But 4 or 5 months down the road, that's gonna make the price of Ripple go up, family. So I expect Ripple to go up some more. All right, we're gonna move along to the next one behind Ripple, Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is holding strong at $2,600. Cardinal ADA 9%. It's in the green, went up 31.83% today. NIM $1.50. Went up 11% today. Litecoin is still moving sideways, but it went up 3.31% today, still around 240. Stellar went up 17% today, around 70 cents. IOTA went up about 10% today, around $3, close to $3.75. EOS went up 34.81% today, around $15.68. All right, Dash is $1,092. It went up 6.7% today. Neo $127.93. Tron is 11 cents. Monero is $400.16. Went up 14% today. Quantum $51. Went up 11.11%. Bitcoin Gold 224.52. Went up 4.79%. Icon $9.83. Went up 6.91%. Ethereum Classic, family, get a hold of this. $36.28 a share. went up 10.2%. But with the congestion that's going on with the Ethereum markets right now, Ethereum Classic is going to be where they're going to start transferring their money from Ethereum to Ethereum Classic, and it's going to be able to go through a whole lot smoother. So expect this to rise if they keep having problems. List is $30.61 and rare, but I'll be right back, family. All right, I'm back. Let me see. Rail blocks, $25 went up 1.9%. As you can see, mostly everything went up today. Verge up 16 cents. Binance coin went down a little bit. Bitcoin is moving up. It's still around a penny. You got Zcash that went up 6.88%. It's at 704.51. I want to show y'all something, though. Let me show y'all one thing. I don't usually go this far, but look at this. Smart Cash. Smart Cash is $2.58 a share today. Smart Cash has went up 281.25 cents today. So what I'm trying to tell you is, just look at this. Now, Smart Cash couldn't have been no more than 50 cents. It couldn't have been no more than 50 cents today, earlier. We're going to see. It's up to $2.52 today. So Smart Cash has really took off today. It really took off today. Now, here we go. 19 cents on December the 16th. December the 30th, it was 39 cents. January the 9th, it was 37 cents. The 11th, it went up to 63 cents. So basically, it really, as you can see, it went up to like 50 cents, and then it dropped down to around 35 cents. That was on the 10th. So and it's just been going up. And now it's over $2. So you don't went from 50 cents to $2.50 in like a day. So I don't know. I wish I would have had this coin. I haven't had Smart Cash. I looked into it a little bit earlier to see what was it about. It ain't really nothing that I'm interested in. Or the good thing is, there's only 579 million that's circulating, and there's only going to be about 1.2. The max supply is 5 billion. So, but the total supply is 1 billion. I like to stay with the coins that's under a billion coins that's being made, because usually, the value in them coins should go up. But and another thing is, Smart Cash really ain't even on. It ain't on Binance. It ain't on Bitrex. It ain't on a lot of the good exchanges. HitBTC is a good exchange, but I mean, Coin Exchange, but Fruitopia is falling off. So really, like, I don't know. This is just one of the ones that just took off. And it took off in You know, it is what it is. Some people gonna get paid off of it. I wish I would have been within in that, you know what I'm saying, in that time zone. I wish I would have had brought into it. But with that being said, we're gonna talk about I want to talk about two little coins. Now I told y'all Ethereum Classic. Matter of fact, let me go ahead. Because Ethereum Classic, with the congestions in the market with Ethereum, it's gonna force people to Ethereum Classic if it keep going on. So a good bet would be the Ethereum Classic is undervalued. You know, Ethereum Classic should be close to $100 or more. It should be at least one. It should be at least if Ethereum is 1,200, Ethereum Classic should be at least 120. So I feel like it's undervalued. It has a lot of room to grow. So Ethereum Classic, like the circulating supply, is only 99 million, but it should be. That's all they'll have circulating right now is 99 million. That's a small amount, but you go to the website and you know something that a lot of people don't know, that if you're new into crypto, is they have wallets and nodes and pools and social links wherein you should be able to go to these places and do things. It should be things that they have that you can do that is different. And I'm gonna show you some of the stuff today with two of the coins that I like to deal with. But it's stuff up here for you to do. It's more than just exchanging. It's social links. They got a classes coming. Well, I know Ethereum classes do the same thing Ethereum does. So, but family, this is something you get you a couple of them. You know, it's $30 some dollars. I brought me my first Ethereum when it was $19. So, and I don't have that many of them, but I remember the first one I brought was $19. So, but expect this to go up, family. Expect the price of Ethereum to go up. So, let me show y'all right there while I'm here. An ICO that's going on that you can buy a coin, and it's Storica. Storica. Now, this is an ICO when the price, because we into the, what week are we into with this? We're into the 7th week. So right now you can get it for 75. Hold up. From 700 Satoshis to 765 Satoshis. You can buy, you can purchase this coin on this website, Storkria. You have to set your account up. You will have to send. They don't take cash money. Excuse me, fella. They don't take cash money, but they do take like Bitcoins. Matter of fact, see if I can let y'all see. I don't want to go to the white paper. It's gonna make me sign in. I didn't want to sign in. But these ICOs is where you can get a lot of these coins for a cheap price. For a real cheap price. And they have limitations to the amount that you can buy. So you can't I think right now you gotta buy at least $50 worth of the coin. So sure, I'll shut that door. Okay, well you can get juice, but shut the living room door. I don't want to take y'all to this, but I mean you gotta get at least $50 worth, and you get 8% bonus if you get them. So right now it's letting you know how many you can get. You know, you can get 7,397 of these coins basically for $50 right now. But they take payments in Litecoin, Ripple, BitConnect, Bitcoin Cash, Dash, Digibyte, Doge, Ether, Expanse. I mean, all the coins that they take in is right here, where you can purchase for this ICO. Now, Stork is like an online store, and I was trying to get there, but for some odd reason won't let me go. And I ain't trying to go through this whole. Let me see. But I like what is the reason of it and what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be like a marker, the e-commerce. They're trying to mix e-commerce and the blockchain together. So if it get up and running, I really expect this to be a very profitable, and I'm probably gonna get me another 10,000 coins. You know, I've got like 9,000. I don't know. I might get me some more. Try to have maybe close to 20,000 of them. So when it all hits the fan after the ICO, you know, I have quite many of them. So let me see if I got any questions. I see somebody else watching, but ain't nobody asking no question. Okay. I guess that's Al Tariq. What's up, Al Tariq? Starting point. If that's you, man. I see the thumbs up. So, all right, let me keep going. All right, so today I want to talk about two coins. Now, they're not too high on the list. All right, the first one is Wager. Now, Wager is a coin that I brought in on the ICO. They had the ICO for Wager was like in July or August of 2017. And the purpose of Wager is exactly what it says, Wager. To wager is to bet. So their roadmap, now, the coin right now is on coin right now. Let me refresh this. Let's see if it changed. It's 93 cents. Yeah, right. Okay. Right now the coin is 93 cents a pop. And you know, it's only gonna make 183. The supply is 183 million. The total supply is 198 million. The max of these tokens they're gonna make is 200 million. That's why I wanted to hurry up and get in this. It's actually ranked 162 on the cryptocurrency market. It's ranked 162, but the limited supply is why I brought in, because with the limited supply, I know that the price is going to go up. There's no way possible. And since, let me see when it started being listed. All right, July the 5th. So I don't know when exactly it started being listed, but from August to now, it's almost $1. Wager's almost $1 now, so it's almost $1. And when you go to the website, you look at what's going to happen on their roadmap, what they have going on. So on January the 15th, it's supposed to the proof of stake mandate launches with master nodes. The testnet will develop a parallel featuring a beta version of head-to-head betting. The token swap from Waves to Wager blockchain begins. So what's going to happen is, on starting January the 15th, you're going to be able to swap your Wager and your Waves tokens one-on-one. You're going to be able to swap them. Now, Waves is around $11 a coin. Wager is close, getting around $1. And also, they're going to put the beta version of the head-to-head betting. So what is going to allow you to bet. So here we go. The late quarter, first quarter 2018. Let me see. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I ain't going to be up here too much longer. All right. The Wager blockchain mediates predictions between two players taking opposite sides on upcoming sporting events. The network fee for H2H bets is 2% of the payout. Half of this fee is distributed to the Oracle Mastodon network for processing the transaction. The remaining half gets automatically destroyed. So what's going to happen is you're going to be able to start betting people head-to-head on games. So if you're talking about the late first quarter of 2018, you're going to be talking about playoff games. You may be able to get to bet playoff games head-to-head. You can bet your Wager and Wave tokens. You get what I'm saying? All right, the early second quarter of 2018, they're going to have the affiliate referral system. And that's always a good thing when you can refer people to Wager and actually, make some type of money off of it. That's always a good thing. All right, the quarter two, 2018, late, they're going to expand to include esports, competitive multiplayer, professional video games, and tournaments. Users can place head-to-head bets on next-generation gaming leagues. So you're gonna be able to bet. You know what I mean? If you like to gamble, or if you like to bet, you do the fantasy sports. Hey, this is gonna be exactly where you want to be, right? So I mean, you can keep going down with their roadmap, and it looked good. As long as they follow this roadmap, I see Wager continually to rise. I see Wager to get up there. Wager gonna well over $1. I'm talking about $10, $20. It's gonna be there. It's gonna get to that point. So this a sleeper that I wanted to talk about today. So let me close that. The other one, I mentioned this another day, but I think I mentioned it, was it yesterday or Wednesday? It might have been Wednesday. But I'm going back to Vertcoin because family, Vertcoin, I think is the future. I'm really thinking about consolidating most of all my funds just to Vertcoin. I'm really thinking about doing that because they have some things that is that I can use right now. Yeah, I think I should be already signed into this, but up here it's like Skype. You can do video chats. I mean, it's interesting, and you know, Verticoin's been around. Verticoin been around for a while, since like 2014. It just haven't been getting all the recognition like it should. So the price of it is really undervalued right now. It really should be a whole lot more than what it is right now, but it just ain't. So also with Verticoin, they got something, and this is the key with Vertcoin to me. They have something called VertBase that's coming out. Now, VertBase is going to be similar to Coinbase. It's just that VertBase, you're going to be able to buy Vertcoin on VertBase from your bank account straight to VertBase. You will be able to buy Verticoin. It's going to be similar to Coinbase, and it's planning on rivaling Coinbase because the fees for Vertcoin is a whole lot cheaper, and the transaction time when you're using Verticoin and you transfer is a whole lot faster than traditional way. And this in itself is why I believe I really believe that this can help Verticoin catch up with the rest of the hard hitters. You know? But that's just my spiel.